Moving on to the next project. All right, I showed you guys this 98 XC600 last fall when I got it. And obviously it was backburnered because we had to get the charity sled done, a bunch of repairs on other sleds, and then it was riding season. So we didn't really start on anything. We're going to start on it now. So here's the good thing.
Hi, dogs.
Hi, dogs. Daisy just let herself in the door. So here's the good thing. This isn't some sled that sat out in the woods, obviously. It's pretty decent. It was running and driving when I got it, but it needs a little help. So, what's the plan? Well, we're going to give it the basic going through. So, going to take the motor out, and of course I'm going to go all through the motor and make sure that everything's right in the motor. And further on, as far as the motor goes, it's already, as I said in the last video, it's already got a Kokusan ignition conversion. I understand a lot of guys have had good luck with the Ducati, and I'm not ripping on it, but I'm saying, since it's there. And then, all right, Scott Evans, patron Scott Evans, who I've got to know pretty good this winter. Scott, he's running Ducatis, and he's running key and carbs on all his stuff, but I don't know. I don't have any tuning parts for key-ins, nothing like that. So I got a hold of my favorite sled salvage yard, Mohawk Salvage up in Hibbing, and I got an entire kit to convert the thing over to these racks. These are off an 800, so the calibration's going to be wrong, but I bought this all balls carb rebuild kit for this sled specifically, and it's got all the brass. It's got all the calibration parts. So we will rebuild these parts into those carbs and put them on here. And when I say about everything, I mean, let me set these up on the seat because we aren't going to be using that seat. Somebody has done bad things. So I got the oil pump with 4 outlets like the later Mikuni Rack Carb Liberty Twins have. I got the fuel pump. What else did I get? I got the boots. I got the choke cable. I got the throttle cable. And that's pretty much a complete kit to change over on these. And V-Force reeds. I just ordered them tonight. So it's going to get V-Forces. I really like those V-Force reeds. I think they do make it more snappy.
They do. They definitely have to.
So there you go.
That's quite a conversion, isn't it?
It's not real bad.
Okay.
It's not real bad. I mean, we're just got to clean the carbs, right?
Oh,
Clean the carbs. All right, so we are going to tear this thing down. It's a complete sled, which is great. Even the air box is here. Even the foam for the air box is here. So tear it down, drain the coolant, get the motor out so I can go through the motor. And then, well, the motor's out. We're going to do all the usual chassis stuff. So we'll do...
Strip it down to a tunnel.
Basically. We're going to have to check the front end and make sure if it needs to be rebuilt or not. If it needs rod ends or bushings or whatever, we'll redo the front end. I'm hoping not. A lot of times, a better taken care of sled is just fine up there. Got to rebuild the shocks all the way around, go through the skid, change any bearings that need to be changed, lube up all the shafts and stuff. One little thing I'm going to do on this, I'm going to convert it to reverse.
I was just going to ask that.
At least I think I'm going to.
It's got
Looking for space. You got space over there.
We got a lot of space.
I bought what I believe is the right chain case cover. Most of the rest of the parts are the same, but here's the deal. These had a slightly different chain case than all the other wedges, kind of like the RMKs. They had like a longer center to center, almost like a rolled chain case. I don't know. At least that's what my research says. If I'm wrong there, go ahead and yell at me. But I don't think this is the same chain case as a 93 XLT. I think the cover and stuff's different. I dug around in the online Polaris parts list. That's sort of how I determined that. Oh, yeah. And further, we're not done yet. We're going to put on the 97 style gas tank and seat. So This has already got the snaps. At one point, this already had a 97 style seat on it with the side pads and stuff, and the gas tank with the big hips. So we're going to plug and chug on that too. I've got the gas tank, and the seat will be showing up eventually. The guy I bought the sled from, he's going to give me the seat too.
So it's a bit more than just clean the carbs.
It is, but it's not
where
horrible.
that's where we're starting.
Yeah.
But for me, this is kind of a bucket list sled because I've always wanted a wedge with a Liberty twin.
Yes.
I like
And,
that.
you know,
Not many of them out there.
yep, it's a 600. A 700 would be even cooler, but honestly, these 600s scoot, and it's going to be just fine. And one of my favorite things is this chassis. Believe it or not, you take away all the plastics. This chassis is basically the same thing as an aggressive, like Hot Donna or the Unicorn. It's got the same CRC front end, same steering, same skid. And so I'm thinking I should be able to get this thing to ride as good as the Unicorn. And the Unicorn, oh boy, does that thing ride good. That is just a super comfy sled. So I'll be looking into that when I rebuild the shocks. If you rebuild your own shocks, first off, you should have a Polaris service manual. All the procedures are in there. They tell you all the tools. And then they also tell you all the shims. So I'm probably going to shim it like the Unicorn was shimmed. Or like I think the Unicorn is shimmed because I didn't go into those shocks. So who knows? All right, Dennis is dying to clean things.
No, I'm just trying to see what's different.
What do you mean?
Looking.
All right. Well, we'll show you when we're doing the upgrades and stuff. We'll show you as we're going. But I'm ready to start tearing this thing down.
So I do got a question. When
Okay.
did they switch from the triple? Because there's the XC600 triple
You're right. They made both.
in the same year, correct?
Yeah. So it'll say lightweight.
did?
It'll
Yeah.
say
Yes.
lightweight triple on the hood.
But that's not a Liberty.
No.
No, it's
It's
basically
an XC, though.
it's basically an XLT motor.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought any XC was a double until I went and looked at one, and it was a triple.
No, they certainly made that monoblock triple XC600. They absolutely
For a
did.
number of years.
I showed it in a recent show. Somebody had one there. They're kind of a unique sled. No, I don't think it was a number of years. I think it was probably 97.
A half a year.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but 97 they also made the Liberty 600 XC.
This
And
is a 97, correct?
this is a 98,
Oh, okay.
which you can kind of tell by the seats. The seats are easily swapped. But
I
if,
didn't know the wedge was in a 98.
yeah, 98
That was the last of them.
This is the last year of the wedges. So you can see, does it say high performance?
Yes.
High performance
And
right
the
there.
openings.
So where it says high performance there, it would say lightweight triple if it was the monoblock. But the monoblock was, I believe, pretty much the same sled with the CRC front end and the extra 10 and all that. But being a 97, it had the other gas tank and the cool seat with the smaller taillight and the side pads. This is not my favorite seat. I mean, they're okay. They're comfy. They're really comfy. But we're definitely switching to the other seat.
I don't like the taillight.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the taillight. Yeah, and we'll be doing some better skis on this thing too. I don't know. That's the plan. We're not going to do a cosmetic resto because I'm going to go beat the heck out of it in salty ditches. That's what it's for, is ditch
And
baiting. In dirt and whatever else. Yeah.
Driving down tar roads for a mile.
Yeah. All right, should we tear into it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get it.
We're going to get after it. All right, so the plug doesn't want to unplug, so way at the beginning of this show, like 4 years ago, somebody commented to heat it up with the heat gun, and they were right. I don't even remember who it was. And Brad's yanking exhaust springs, and we're doing the usual. We're tearing into this thing.
Cussing and swearing already.
Don't heat it up so much it burns your hands. Let's see how it works. It's going to be fine. Oh, yeah, it's coming apart. No?
No, not quite.
Well, is it burning? You got to heat it up more
it's
then
not
until
burning.
it just
All right.
just shy of second,
High heat.
just shy of second degree burns, Dennis.
I know what those are.
You want Brad to pull it apart?
No, I hold one side.
One spot there.
Got one pin that's stuck.
Yeah.
All right, Brad, give her.
My thumb hurts.
Brad doesn't.
That side.
If Brad doesn't get it, I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and pry
I
on
was
it.
already thinking
Started
of
with
that.
the screwdriver, didn't like that. I'll get Brad's spring off for him.
It's that
one is
one.
stuck.
That one pin.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he melted the rubber together, actually.
I did not.
Dennis, did you vulcanize my plug?
Screwdriver?
Yeah, grab a screwdriver. Oh, he got it. As soon as we threatened it with the screwdriver, it came apart.
I just gave it a little bit more of a bend.
That's the struggle, folks.
Man.
Yeah, we'll clean those connectors up.
Oh, yeah. Already replacing parts. That hood cable is crap.
Oh, come on.
It is. And look at, you could still get this. I think you can get it from Polaris. If not, they're all over eBay. Hopefully you can read that. It's a brand new hood cable, and they're cheap. So why take the chance of that frayed piece of junk doing its thing? Brad's getting the hood off. Dennis has the special tool for these spring-type clamps. These things are pretty cheap on Amazon. Highly recommend.
I like how they lock open, too.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, girl.
The wrestling match with the hood hinges. They usually come off easier than they go back on.
You gotta go down and...
You can do all sorts of things. There you go. That's the right move. Whoop, and it popped back. You're all the way back to the start, Dennis.
Can't see.
Close the hood a ways. There you go. That's it.
That hook off.
Yeah.
Hooker's off.
All right, let's bring her out right outside. Progress is happening.
Do I gotta pull these off or not?
I don't know. What are you
cord.
pulling off? That? Yeah, no, that stays with the motor. That goes to the stator. You're fine. That'll be with the stator.
Something there.
So we took the oil pump with the carbs, left it all hooked together because it's all getting changed out. So Rick needs these carbs for some other project. So, they'll go to Rick eventually. Look at who's here! All right. Did you bring puppies?
Now.
What are we hooked on?
Hoping I wasn't interrupted.
Oh, we're hooked on the stud right here.
Go down or up or?
Probably just stay there and let Brad pry on it. Just pry. Got it?
Threatened it with wood.
As soon as the camera was not looking. Whoa. We're on something here. All right. We're on the oil bottle a little. Going, I guess.
Pull it forward.
There, we're unhooked. Oh no! You know what we were caught on?
The lower hole.
We just ripped the pulse line.
Oh.
Or did you cut that already?
I didn't.
No, I'm sure we just tore it.
Nice.
We just tested the tensile strength of the pulse line, and it was found to be weak.
Lower hose is still hooked up.
Oh, we better disconnect that too.
Fucking Dennis, I thought you did that.
I disconnected the top one.
All right, we're out. Only a little struggle. We think what we learned is hook this hose up before you set the motor down. That's what we think. What did you get, Dennis? Oh, boy. Well, that's great. That's just great. Is it actually in there? No. Hey, at least it's not seat foam, right? I'm not sure if this shock needs to be rebuilt or not. Oh, that's more dust than oil, though.
Gonna have it out. You're gonna rebuild it.
We're rebuilding it. Some of that's definitely oil. We got to rebuild it.
This is an extra 10.
Yep, this is a standard extra 10 121-inch skid.
What's the difference?
It is an extra 10, Dennis.
What's the difference in the M10?
M10 is totally different. It was designed by the Carpix. Completely different suspension.
Okay, I've always wanted to see one side by side, but...
Me too.
Oh, you don't have no M10?
I've never had an M10.
I heard they're junk.
I've heard they're great.
I heard they're okay.
For traction, they're junk.
All right, that's enough.
Rode one.
Been ripping on this, especially Brad. I don't know what's up with Brad today, but he has just been tearing on it. I got the chain case apart. Dennis got the bottles out. Brad's working on the jack shaft. you know, we're a couple minutes away from having the drive shaft out, and that's really as far as we're going tonight. So, all right, nice work, buddies.
Lots of
Thanks for the
beers.
pizza.
Beers and pizza. It's a good motivator. Sorry. All right, we need the gentle persuader. Yeah, whatever. Did we get it? Yeah, the shaft moved a little.
Oh, I got this side off. Hold on. You're not.
Oh,
There you go.
There we
there
go.
we go. All right, now we should be able to mostly get the chain case right out. Mostly.
It's stuck on the top still.
Yeah, might need a little bit of gentle persuasion up there too.
Move it.
Wood, it doesn't wreck the threads. All right. I think it ought to come out now. Well, that bottom was loose. I gotta biff that bottom bearing one more time.
Letter's doing a reach around.
I am giving it
A little more, a
reach.
little more.
You got that? No,
That might be it.
It's stuck on the
no,
legs.
we gotta just get this dang thing.
Dang nabbit.
Dang pry bar. Pry bar.
How do you spell pry bar?
I don't know. Is it the same if you spell it forwards and backwards?
No.
I don't think so.
Grab yep.
There we go. Didn't take much. Just a little gentle persuasion. And we got the chain case out.
All right.
You can see, if you look at this chain case, this is not the normal wedge chain case. This is down and back from that. So. Yep.
Truth be told.
Yep. All right. Now we got to take the
I mean, the sun's almost setting. It's getting late here.
got to take the rotor off, and then Brad can go out that way with that. I think
Straight up.
It's the sun sets at 7:30 this
Nope.
time of year.
It ain't coming
That's
straight
off
out.
first.
Need some coil?
No, it's sliding. I ain't got room to.
Well, we can't. Oh, yeah. You gotta now
ain't
now
doing it.
lock back this way. No. You mean there's not enough room on the belly pan? is what
Right.
you're saying.
Yes.
Well, you got a
The
little more room.
bearing's stuck there too.
You got a little more room.
There we go. Keep pulling.
Yeah, keep pulling.
Tight.
There you go. We're just about there.
Pull that shaft.
See the end of it, Brad.
Pull the shaft, Nutter.
What if we go up with it now?
Just the tip.
I want to go up.
Because you got to go that way with the shaft. You got to go that way with the shaft. There we go.
Ta-da!
I don't.
Yeah.
All right, so that's not bad.
Just the tip one, he says.
How do you get that shit? Is that gonna? Yeah, that'll lift up and all.
That is why they got that cutout there.
Yeah, why didn't they make these bolt-ons?
Because why? Why? You can just rivet them. And now it's the drive shaft.
Yeah, drive shaft is always come out.
On the track.
There we go.
All right, it's been a good day.
It looked
You guys
nicer about an hour ago.
It sure did, but it's a little easier to work on now.
Yeah.
It's going to be nicer to clean.
What's with that?
That's
Cooling.
the cooling.
Crossover.
Look, your cooling goes in up here, Brad,
Yeah.
way up on the bulkhead, and goes all the way back there.
So there's no tunnel.
There's just two
Nope. There's just two strips.
front bulkhead.
Instead of the Ultra with the big hole in the back.
Yeah.
Not your crossover.
And those coolers, they're also your stud protectors. Double duty.
Double what?
Double duty. But it also might
pops in
make
right
it tough to put certain tracks in. I'm not sure. Then again, maybe not with that rolled chain case.
I thought
All right.
the first time I had a liquid cooled sled, I put beers in the back. You know,
And they got all
when
worn.
I'm driving, I'm gonna have a beer, and all of a sudden these things are warmer than hell. I'm like, and there's a tube back there. That's cool.
They wrecked it.
Success. We did everything we wanted to do. Thanks, guys.
It's
Brad was an animal tonight.
Yeah.
He was
the
like
hands are dirty.
mega motivated.
I was hungry.
Yeah, we had pizza. Everything's good. I don't know what else to say about it. You can see how far we got it torn down. That's as far as I want to tear it down, except for unless I find out I got to rebuild the front suspension. If the front suspension's still tight and nothing's rusted solid, this is as far down as it goes.
This is going outside and getting a good bath.
Oh boy, it's filthy.
Should degrease it and just let it sit there.
We found a few little surprises as we tore it down. It didn't make it to camera, but the lower chain case bolt was missing, and the forward chain case bolt was a regular hex bolt, not a carriage bolt like it's supposed to be.
Well, there was a bolt missing on the chain case, too.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh,
the lower one was missing.
I didn't see that.
What else weird did we find? I didn't find too much.
The big mouse nest.
A big mouse nest.
Not that big.
I don't know. Other than that, it's been pretty good. Steering feels pretty tight.
No walnuts.
Thank goodness, no walnuts yet. I'm gonna say yet. You don't know until you know. All right, so that's it. We're done for the night. I want to say huge thanks to the patrons. Thank you, patrons. For those who don't know, I run my membership off-site on a website and an app called Patreon. And there, the patrons, just like on a YouTube membership, for $5 or $10 a month, they get to see all the videos early and ad-free on Patreon. And they get their names up on the screen, as you can see. There's 4 screens worth. And, sometimes they get patron-only movies or videos. Movies would be good, but I'm not prepared to do these. It's funny that I said movies because I'm not prepared to do these 2.5-hour long videos like some of the car channels. Holy cow.
Yeah, those are big.
That's a little much. I want to say a big thanks to our sponsors. Nutter Speed Shop is sponsored by Metro Performance Fuels. Please give Adam a call for all your performance fuel and race fuel needs. He is based out of the same building as Minnesota Motorsports near Wyoming, Minnesota. Nutter Speed Shop is also sponsored by Minnesota Motorsports. So if you need snowmobile repairs or a complete race sled build or anything in between, get a hold of Chet. We really appreciate your sponsorship, guys. Thank you. All right, so huge thanks also to everybody that's given us a super thanks. Really appreciate you guys. It's awesome, and it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And thanks to everybody that sent anything to the PayPal or the P.O. Box. Got a lot of thanks there. Thanks to all the fans. If you're new, hit subscribe. And we'll see you at the swap meets. Next swap meet I know for sure I'm going to is the Hall of Fame Roundup in St. Germain, Wisconsin over Memorial Weekend. You can go to the Snowmobile Hall of Fame in St. Germain. You can go to their website and you can get all the details about that.
It's not that far from now.
It's not. Well, towards the end of May. Yeah, it's about 2 months from when we're recording. All right, so I'll see you there. If you want to talk to me, you want to meet me, go to an event like that, please. That's the best place to meet me. All right, thanks.